Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Becca and today we're doing another garden vlog. We are going to first go to the hardware store because I have some things to get and then we're gonna start some seeds. I'm super excited. It's gonna be the best day. It's a sunny day. The sun is out and shining. As you can see, it's blue skies. I love to see a blue sky. Before we go, I wanted to show you my tulip basket. It looks so good. There are a few pieces that are now sticking out the sides I need to fix, but it has rained like 1,000 times since I put this up and it still looks as good as the day I put it up. They have held up so good to moisture. I'm back from the garden center and you know, I fully was not expecting to pick up any flowers because I'm going this weekend to go shopping to do my, I don't know, just go shopping. My birthday's on Friday and all I really wanted to do was go to my local nursery that I haven't been to in like honestly 6 months? I mean, I haven't been since I got pregnant. I don't know, I kept walking past the pansies and all the pretty stuff and I was like, okay, I can get a few things. So I spent like 30 bucks. It was fine. It is so bright and warm in this greenhouse right now. I put my temperature stick in here and the Wi-Fi connection is not amazing. I don't know, it doesn't work like all the time, but it works often enough to where I can get a reading at least every couple of hours. Let me see what it's saying the temperature is right now. Man, it still hasn't connected. Last time I read it was 37 degrees at 8:40 this morning. I have it in like literally the closest spot that I could possibly put it to my house. And I honestly don't know if I'll be able to get one that has longer range, but anyway. Okay, so I brought out my seed starting stuff. Let me turn you around. And I just realized that I forgot to get a power strip. I wanted to get another power strip so that I could just have it out here and then I could like snake it up to the plug because I don't have plugs down here. I have plugs like up on the ceiling. And I have all of these heat mats. And the heat mats are primarily because I'm nervous about these getting cold like at night because as I said, it's like 37 in here at night. Apparently, I guess I didn't need to buy, oh, you know what I needed to buy? I didn't need to buy 2 of these. I needed to buy an extra like bottom tray. Darn it. I was getting all my stuff out from last year and I realized that I was short some of these domes, which you only really use until they germinate and then you take those off. And same with the heat mats. But again, I don't know how they're gonna do with the temperatures. I'm sort of just experimenting, to be honest with you. So I got those. And then I got a couple of new seeds. I got these Teddy sunflowers. I just wanna do a lot of sunflowers and I already have quite a bit of sunflower seeds, but I really wanted to try this Teddy. I got some Mysterium, which I wanna put as sort of like a bug deterrent, and I also have a ton of marigolds that I'm going to be planting, like interplanting. I got a new cherry tomato. I had a cherry tomato that I got like from Baker's Seed Creek or something, and I really did not like the plant. It was just way too much, so I hope that this is going to be okay. We'll just have to see. But this is probably like my favorite crop to grow. Like I love cherry tomatoes. And then I got some more peppers. I'm planning on doing like some salsa stuff. So I got some jalapeno and some like sweet bell peppers. I do have other bell pepper seeds too. But yeah, I figured I'd just grab some extra. And then I also got this soil thermometer and it was super cheap. So I figured I'd just try it out. But I wanted to see what the temperature of my seed soil is just because I don't know. Oh, and it also has like minimum temperatures to transplant. So that'll be nice too. But I wanted to just see what the temperature would be. I think this says it's 90 degrees. I think we're ready to start seeds. What I normally do is I break down each seed type by little section. So you can see in this that there's 3 like 6-packs in here. So I usually just dedicate a single 6-pack to a certain type of plant, and that has worked out really well for me. So I'm gonna keep doing that. For my seed starting mix, I'm using this Tank's Pro Light seeding and potting mix. This is from Tank's Green Stuff, which is the same company that makes my houseplant soil. And I just happen to have this, and so I'm gonna use it because I really love their products, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my bucket and pre-moisten it. We're gonna start in this first seed tray. We're gonna do a full 6-pack of each seed type, as I said. Next up, cilantro. Next up, we're gonna do rosemary. So I've got these sweet pepper hybrids. Oh my gosh, y'all, there's literally 3 seeds in here. What the heck? Okay, well, I'll do 1 seed per section and hope that they come up. All right, time for our jalapeno. This is the 3rd year that I'm using these seeds, and I just really love this cantaloupe. It is such a good grower, and it tastes so good. Like, it's so sweet. I love it so much. So I'm really excited about this. I've never pre-started it before though. Like, I always just direct sow it. So maybe this will mean that it'll get a little bit of a head start. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens with the pre-start. And then I grew this watermelon last year, and honestly, it wasn't like all that impressive, but it might just be because of where I planted it. I tried to grow it upright on a trellis, and I think that was a really big mistake because these watermelon are super heavy. So I'm definitely gonna be planting it somewhere this year where it can like sprawl out on the ground and just kind of hope for the best. And I'm just gonna do 1 seed per cell here, and hopefully that's enough. If it doesn't end up being enough, I can plant more like direct sow. I planted these last year too. They weren't super impressive, like they didn't get all that big, but I did get a few. So we're gonna try again this year. Cucumber is also one that I've always just direct sowed. So if these don't work, then I can just direct sow later. But I'm curious to see how they'll do as a pre-start.
Sunrise in West Virginia, sleep talking on the front porch, running barefoot to a creek. We learned to drive the van, then we had to hide it from the fishermen. 2 French braids made believing, like my own sister. Our souls weave together, beaded bracelets I won't forget. Nobody's road is the same. Both of us went our own way. Our hearts had never changed, 'cause we got our cabin days. Like my own sister, our souls weave together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever, like my own sister. Our souls weave together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever. Friends forever.
They are all ready to go. I've got so many seeds. I feel like this is the regular amount that I sow every year, but it just feels like so much more. I think maybe because I did it all at the same time. But anyway, fingers crossed that these all do well. But yeah, this one was basically just all marigolds because I just want to like litter my garden with marigolds because I love the color. The orange and the yellow is just so beautiful. But okay, I'm really tired and I've actually decided that I'm going to do the planting of these window boxes in a separate video because as I said earlier, I'm going shopping for some more flowers to do my front beds or my front like containers too. So I'm just gonna wait, and a lot of these plants that I just planted will also get put in those containers. Yeah, but thank you so much for joining me on this video, planting all of my seeds. I'm super excited to see what comes up. Hopefully everything. Keep your fingers crossed for me, and I will keep my fingers crossed for you as you start your seeds for this garden season. All right, I will see you in the next garden vlog. Bye.